It's nothing.
It's clearly not nothing. Come on, talk to me.
I guess it's the therapy bringing up some stuff. Stuff I don't want to deal with.
It can do that. Why? What's it bringing up?
I guess I gotta tell someone. Here goes.
Hi, little flame. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you burned me up, didn't you? Risky. Because I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Flame, aren't you pleased to see me? It's been years since I spoke. Don't you know you need me? You're the sheep. I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Hi, Flame. I've been taking some time to be different. I've been taking some time to be me. I've been taking some time to be by myself since the overflow helped me be free. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill.
Flame, you sound more insane than I do. You really think doctors are ever there to guide you? You've been through this a million times. Your mess of a mind is so perfect and always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow your sister's advice. Readjust. All your problems will be gone. Filking dumb boy.
Nah, Flame. This time it's different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my magic's been kind of doing bits too. Like I might actually do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special in this world. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Because when you're with me, it never seems to help.
You think you can extinguish me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we. We are one, split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you want to kill me. I'm not leftover kindling, I got burned to the side. Oh, your magic is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your healing magic? Where's your great house somewhere? Where's Kenny and Flame? Nowhere.
Yeah, but my magic's not heraldic like that. I've never chased numbers, statistics, or stats. I'd never write books for a publisher. They'd never even read me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my magic is really evolving, and the people who need it respect it. And for me, that's enough because this life's been tough, so it gives me purpose I can rest in.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Flame, your magic is so self-centered. No one wants to read another book about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective, that thing you neglected. I get it. You want to be a big deal next Dr. Tolkien? Forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you rat.
No, it's not what you think. When I write, it's like silk.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this filk. Flame sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a filk that was not done previous. A boundless subconscious ECC did it. Never been undead. Flame, you already did it. Like, dude, you're just a rip-off writer. The great filk master, you can't even write something original. Flame, dear, we've heard it all before. Oh, long ago, in days of yore.
Filk you! I don't need you. I don't need to hear this. Because I'm fine by myself. I'm a genius. And I will shine bright, and I will make light, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right. Speak your truth. Your filking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Oh, writing's all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Filk you! I'm a filking kill you, Flame. Well, filking kill me then. Let's filking have you, Flame. I'ma do it. Watch me fighting. Who are you to doubt my writing? Because I call the shots, so I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, so I choose who survives. And ashes to ashes when I lock you inside.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am vexation. I am the flame lit inside you. I am the cause of your flaws, combustor of things. I am flame with no rhyme or reason. Summer that's burning, arsonist, wildfire, all I touch dies, conflagration, another nip bender, trickster and pretender, overflows a tender you've long since surrendered. And still you pretend you deserve to exist. My name it is stitched to your lips, so you see, I will bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you want to kill me, I'm a turd, immortal. I make every decision, you cause in your chaos that causes division. You live inside death, you sit with no name. I am you, you are me, I am you, flame.
Hi, Flame. I've been taking some time to be different. I've been taking some time to be me. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life free. But just as sure as all flame stops burning, just as sure as each dawn brings day, just as sure as storms pass and move on, I won't let my past get in my way. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and burned. I was made for this realm, and if I'm overwhelmed, I will stand here and tell what I've learned. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with my past, I will prove I can last, and I will show you that I deserve more. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the words that you hear when the silence is finally broke. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Because I stand here before you today. I have stood in your flames and cremated my shame, and I am no more afraid. So coward the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. And I won't retire, I'll borrow your fire, inspire the meek to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the family that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you were, a coin with two different sides. When I was 16 years old, I let myself out of an empty room, onto a blank canvas so I could escape from the forces of evil. And for the last 19 years, I have suffered the consequences, with nightmares and trauma, illness and psychosis.
As we get older, we realize that there are no real winners or no real losers in psychological warfare. But there are victims, and there are students. It's not David versus Goliath. It's a pendulum eternally swaying between the light and the dark, and the brighter the light shines, the darker the shadow it casts.
Yeah, it was never a battle for me to win. It's an internal dance, and like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled.
And so you got older, and you learned to relax, and you learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal waltz that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods.
And I must not forget, we must not forget,
that
we are human beings.
Where are you?
I'm at the secret volcano base.
I'll be right there. Okay, hon. Talk to me. What's going on?
I just needed to think. I was supposed to do therapy today, but I couldn't. What if this happened there? It's bad enough it happened with you.
Oh, Torch. You think I didn't know this was happening? You think I didn't see this coming? I read the files. Not just that. Wonder clone powers activate, remember? I don't think there's much about you that I don't know now. And there's not much you don't know about me. In a way that's kinda terrifying. But in a way it's liberating. You haven't run screaming yet, right? And neither have I.
I forgot about that. Gods, ADHD is one hell of a drug. Look, there's nothing scarier up there than there is in here. You're literally closer to me in some ways than even Buddha. Someone who hasn't been in my head hearing all this gives me the squicks.
But Tempest, that's their job. And nobody goes into that job without a deep calling to help people, because it's a hard job that can hurt sometimes. At least if you care about your patients. I have a little experience with that from the time I served as a Wiccan minister. Did I ever tell you how I held the hand of one of my circle when she went for electroshock treatments for severe depression?
Sable, my dear sister, I have been in your head. Of course I know. And you probably saw me holding the hand of my friend's father while he fought his coma. Anyway.
Okay. Then you also saw me holding Aaron's hand in his coma. And you saw me crying on New Year's Eve the year I left home when my best friend tried to commit suicide in the apartment next door. And, well, what did those experiences have in common? How did I feel?
Not much different than I did when... Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Helpless. Frustrated at being unable to help. Full of love and strangled hope. You think your therapist doesn't feel the same way if you won't let them in? You think I don't?
I know this is my prejudice, but I still have trouble thinking of doctors as feeling people. I know that's unfair.
Sure. But it's also perfectly natural considering what you've been through. I know this is terrifying for you. I wish I knew a better way to do it. Do you think maybe your therapist might be willing to change the setting? Something less clinical, maybe? To avoid the triggers?
I bet she would, actually. She's already calling things recipes instead of coping skills. And she even finds me recipes, real ones, too. Some of them aren't great, but she's trying.
Well, that makes me happy to know. I trust Velma, you see. I was sure she would find you someone you could probably connect to. Someone who is willing to try different approaches. Look, Tempest. What happened to you was pretty unique, I guess. But not as unique as you might think. We have more in common than you think. Nobody took care of us until much later in life. Trusting someone to take care of me, it's hard. It's really hard. Trusting someone to see me being vulnerable, that's harder still. I'm always terrified it's going to be used against me, because it has been. But there is no love without trust. I don't expect you to be as vulnerable as I expect myself to be. Have to be, if I want to use this gift I've been given. But you gotta trust someone.
Can't I just trust you? No, that's... Never mind. God damn it. That's the point. I have to trust someone who hasn't been inside me, metaphorically or not. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, because I tried that, keeping it all inside, and it's pretty much a lonely path, and well, I have the ADHD and the IBS and the crazy void powers now, so you know how that ended.
So do I. Which, okay, maybe you have a point. Although most of the time I like my ADHD, even if it is a pain in my entire very nice ass.
Yeah, ditto. Although you do have a very fine ass. I definitely got the shit end of the genetic lottery there. Ah, well, can't win them all, right? How about you trust both of us? I think therapy works best when you have support from people who love you. Talk to her, then talk to me. or Buddha, or Sunny, or Rowan. They have wisdom that helps me a lot. Let your therapist give you the recipes. We can help you make them.
Okay, but we're going to have to buy you a dongle so we can play Critter Crossing together.
A few months ago, I would have said I don't have time for video games. But that's not the point, is it? I have all the time in the world for my sibling. If that's what you need, you got it.
Your face.
You know, you belong here. You really do. Whether you believe it or not. Many times I tried to tell you, many times you cried alone. Always I'm surprised how well you see your feelings to the bone. I'm not gonna let you leave us. I've wasted too much time to give you up that easy to the doubts that complicate your mind. You belong to the light, you belong to the thunder, you belong to the call of the words we've all fallen under. I need the other half of my brain for worse or for better. You belong, we belong together. Maybe it's a sign of weakness when I don't know what to say. Maybe I just wouldn't know what to do with my strength anyway. How can you not believe me? Your past distorts the facts. You cannot call me family and expect to ever take it back. You belong to the void, you belong to this wonder. You belong to this family and home, though it's torn asunder. I need the other half of my brain for worse or for better. You belong, we belong together. Close your eyes and try to sleep now. Close your eyes and try to dream. Clear your mind and do your best to try and wash the palate clean. You can't begin to know it, how much I really care. I hear your voice in my head. No matter where I go, you're there. So I say you belong to the light, you belong to the thunder, you belong to the call of the words we both fallen under. I need the other half of my brain for worse or for better. You belong, we belong together. You belong to the void, you belong to this wonder. You belong to this family and home, though it's torn asunder. I need the other half of my brain for worse or for better. You belong, we belong together. You belong to the light, you belong to the thunder, you belong to the call of the words we both fallen under. I need the other half of my brain for worse or for better. You belong, we belong together.
Hey, Light Bright?
Yeah, Rapscuttle?
This is my brain? How did you get in here?
Um,